Okay, welcome back to the Two-Stroke Turbo channel. What you see before me is a prime example of a cute little two-stroke vehicle. I love working on these things. Really makes my wheels go round, makes my world go round. Today is wrap-up day. In other words, we're finally getting progress on this thing. We've made a lot of progress, I should say, and it's test and drive home for a couple days just to sort out any bugs or kinks the customer might have. I'll know about them in the future, or so I can prevent the customer from getting something maybe he doesn't know or like or is not aware of. You can see we've got the vent open. The vent there is the air conditioning vent, lets air flow directly into the car, right on your knees. It's really nice. There's a handle under the dash. This just flips up and down, similar to like an old car, because it is an old car. This is an old Subaru. We have finalized some of the interior bits. We have the floor panels back in it. We have the mats back in it. We have the clutch pedal back in it. We got the master cylinder back in it. We got the horn working. We got the headlights working. And you know what's really strange? I've never experienced this before. A headlight buzzer on a Subaru 360. So if you turn the key on, let's turn the key to the on position here. So the key is on, headlight does not buzz. Turn the key off, headlight buzzes. Somebody's wired that in. I've never, ever seen that before. We got the dash all cleaned up. We got the rear view mirror repaired. We got the dome light working. A lot of little things. The mirrors are aligned. Those are motorcycle mirrors, but you can actually see down the side of the car now. We are going to take us for a drive. I'm a little nervous. I got my toolkit with me. I don't know when it's been on the road last. Well, actually, I do. I think the license plates say 2014. Yeah. So the California plates, I'm going to cover the number there so you can't see that. 2014 October. And I'm assuming that's when it last left the road or was off the road. It is a warm day here. It's 70 degrees here in Portland, Oregon. You'll notice there's no sliders. This is one piece of glass. That's unusual. I was going to take the dog home with me and she won't be able to stick her head out the window. That might be an issue. Of course, we've got a suicide front opening door. We have a normal opening side door. They share the same hinges. And if you look closely, pretty common. The driver's door hinge, upper one, wears out from the weight of the door. Just notice that. So we have resurrected this thing, all new brakes. It didn't have any e-brake cables at all. Fuel system, braking system, a lot of little tidbits. I think I'm going to wash the windshield. It's pretty gritty. And oh, I got the wipers working. I got all the stuff working. Just a few more things before I deliver it to the customer. I got to get these straps in the doors here. You can see the suicide doors open and they will just keep on opening, and they can blow open and blow the door up against the bodywork. There's a strap that needs to be here, and I don't know if the hardware is missing. It's supposed to be there and here, I think. Oh, maybe it's broken off. Maybe that's the deal. I got to figure out how to put that strap back in. It's a retaining strap that keeps the door from opening too far. Okay, so let's wash the windshield, get this thing outside, and let's take it on its maiden test drive. Got my windshield clean, got my dog packed in there, and pre-flight inspection shows we got a leak here, so we got to figure out what's going on. I don't see anything leaking. Seems like it's got a leaky float, maybe. It does have an electric fuel pump, and I put a regulator on it. It's regulated down to a half a PSI. Should be fine. Usually that's the overflow right there on the carburetor, and I think that's what happened, but I don't know. Could be from prior. I think we're gonna have to just run it and see. I don't see any fuel leaking anywhere. Let's shut the hood, call her good. So she started up with a little hesitation, a little flooded. Pull the brake on, get out, take a look around, make sure she's not leaking any fuel. I don't see anything. It's kind of weird. I got to keep my eye on that. Might have a sinking float. I don't see any drips of any kind. Okay, so we're out driving our little Subaru 360. This is our maiden voyage. This appears to have 44,000 miles on it. I don't know if that's good or bad. Everything's working. It even has the shift indicator. Can't read the speeds at which you're supposed to shift. But first gear is unsynchronized, so we're down in first. And I think we're just going to go. There's a truck coming. You can beat it. Oh, didn't grind. Doesn't have a lot of power, but we can maybe fix that. Oh boy. We just run out of power. I gotta pull over. Oh, that stinks. Okay, we got our power back. Okay, so we ran out of power. I turned up the fuel pressure a little bit. Let's see if that makes a difference. Still running. Okay, we're back on the road. It was just flooded or something. It's possible the fuel filter was, or I'm sorry, the air filter was full of fuel. We've got plenty of power now. I don't know what the deal was. Hopefully we don't die at the light. That would be really bad. Always a challenge driving these old things. Made it through the light. Still got power. It is smoking. Can't see out the mirror. Oh, look at that smoke cloud up the mirror. I think she's just carboned up like crazy. Oh boy, I feel bad for the environment. It's just smoking like crazy. Oh, total smoke screen. All right, we're coming up to a light here so I can chat a little bit, but yeah, I forgot the gas in this thing is really, really old. It's as old as the stickers on license plates, so we're talking 8 years, 10 years old. Got some rattles. Uh-oh, doesn't want to idle now. So I guess that's the purpose of this test drive, is to iron all the bugs out. It can be a bit hairy. You gotta have some courage. So I think she's either flooding, or the air filter might be restrictive, or the muffler's full of carbon, and the steering is a little loose. I think I gotta replace the tie rod ends. I'm finding out all kinds of stuff I gotta tell the customer or fix for him, make it a good driver. That's the idea, is make it a good driver, right? So I got my foot on the gas because I'm afraid that's going to die if I don't. Oh, we got a green light. Oh, we got no power. Okay, we got an issue. We're going to have to fix it. I think we definitely have a flooding carburetor, but we got a horn. Oh, it's a good one. That's an air horn. All right, pulling in the driveway. I'm going to shut her down. She's not idling very good. I think she's flooding out. I'm going to check to make sure there's no fuel spurting out the back somehow. Smoke like crazy. Just doesn't have good throttle response. Nope, not leaking fuel. That's good. Okay, let's let the dog out and let's ponder our circumstances. We took a 55-year-old vehicle on a test drive for the first time in a long time, and we almost stopped traffic a couple times. Stella doesn't care. All she cares about is a squirrel in that tree, and we've made it home. So 2.5 miles or 3 miles, not too bad. We're going to drive back to work in the morning and sort these things out and continue doing it until we have a good running vehicle. Right now, it does not instill any confidence whatsoever.